Are you still letting your emotions control your life? In today's video, I wanted to break down the importance of being able to properly manage your emotions so that you can get the results you want in your life. Guys, if you're not able to properly manage your emotions, it's going to be an uphill battle. Everything is going to feel like a struggle. Your results are simply not going to be there. And most importantly, you're not going to be happy with the person that you see when you look in the mirror if you're somebody who's letting their emotions dictate their life. So guys, the very first thing to know here is I'm not suggesting that you eliminate emotions, right? That's impossible to do, number one, and I would say that's probably not healthy. The key here is management of your emotions, because at the end of the day, we're all people. We're all going to experience different emotions based on what's going on in our life, but the most successful people are able to control their emotions. So when you run into an issue, something's not going your way, you're hit with an unexpected setback, you know, a lot of people, they're gonna fold, right? Their mind tells them this is too hard, it's not gonna work. That little bitch voice that lives in the back of your mind that we all have is gonna tell you, give you every single reason to quit today and just fold. And that's because you have yet to learn to master that voice. So guys, here's a little story. The other day, it was Sunday morning. I woke up, Sunday, sometimes I'll sleep in a little bit, and I woke up and I was laying there and I knew I had stuff planned out to do. I had critical tasks, things that need to be done for the day. And everything in my mind was telling me, you're like, oh, you don't have to do this today. It's all right. You know, you've literally worked like 40 days in a row. You can take the day off. You know, giving me every possible out for, like, I could have just took it easy. I could have took the day off. I didn't have to do the work. You know, that was what my little bitch voice was telling me. But what I remembered is I wrote down what I needed to do the night before. I wrote it down, and once it's written down, it is non-negotiable. It is there. It has to be done, because I pride myself, I validate myself on sticking to my word and keeping that word to myself. So the promises that I make, I follow through, because when you don't follow through on the promises you make to yourself, you shatter your confidence, you shatter your belief to actually be able to achieve at a high level. So next time you're sitting there, you know, you start to feel that little bitch voice come on and tell you all the reasons why you should skip out on what you need to do today, all the reasons why it's gonna be okay if you don't do it, all the reasons why it's okay if you just do it tomorrow. You have to be able to overcome that voice. You have to really be able to be super aware that it's happening, because I think most people don't realize it's even happening, right? It's just sort of such a habit that they built up that they're not even fully aware of it yet. So next time you're about to do something that you know you have to do, a promise you made to yourself, and you feel that voice creep in and give you those excuses, right? Oh, traffic, it was a long day getting home from work, you know, instead of cooking that meal I said I would, that healthy meal, I'll just order a pizza or pick up some fast food. Oh, you know, it's kind of cold, it's raining, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to the gym today, you know, I'll just go tomorrow. Oh, you know, I was supposed to, start that course I just bought on marketing, you know, things took a little, went out of control today, I'm not gonna be able to get to it. Guys, whenever you do that and you're letting that little voice win, you're breaking credibility with yourself. You're losing your own credibility. And at the end of the day, if you don't have credibility with yourself, who else is going to believe in you? You know, that's as simple as that. So don't let your emotions dictate your decisions. You have to be aware of it, and you have to be stronger than that little voice in the back of your mind. Don't let that little voice win and control your life, because the people who are able to successfully manage their emotions, they get big results in their life, because they can always do the tasks that they know that they need to do without negotiating with yourself, right? Like, when are you gonna stop negotiating and actually do what you said you're gonna do? So guys, another thing is to know is there's no hiding if you let your emotions control you, because people can look at you and know. And I know this may sound harsh, but if you're really overweight, if you're out of shape, then somebody can just look at you and say, hey, this person, it's pretty obvious that their emotions control them. Because why else would that happen? And I know that sounds kind of mean, but it's just the truth. And you're watching this channel for the truth, right? I'm not here to spoon feed you some feel-good crap. I'm here to tell you the truth that will make your life better. So if you look at any area of somebody's life, you can tell, hey, does this person let their emotions control them or not, right? Because if you look, okay, how are their finances? Where's the place that they live? You know, how's their relationship with others? What's their physical conditioning look like? If any of those areas are in major lack, 9 times out of 10, it's because this person lets their emotions control them, and because something doesn't feel good, something doesn't feel right to them, they don't do it or they don't make progress. Instead of just conquering that little inner bitch voice and keeping the promises you make to yourself. This stuff's not that complicated, guys. There's, a lot of people try to overcomplicate this stuff, but at the end of the day, it's just sticking to what you said you're gonna do and making sure that your actions are exactly in line with what you're thinking up here. Because when that happens, life just starts working for you. It's really interesting, right? It took me a long time to figure this out, which is kind of embarrassing, but there's a lot of people who have yet to figure that out. When your thoughts and actions are in line, that's how you live a life of congruency and alignment. So guys, I'm dropping new videos like this every day. I thought this was super important to share because it's sad when people let their emotions control them. I don't want to see that for you. I want to see you get what you want out of your life and succeed. So guys, if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video. We do daily uploads, like I said, and leave me a comment. Let me know, have you overcome your emotions or are you still controlled by them? Guys, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.